Hi everybody! So I'm going to do a message for the new moon of March, and I'm just going to say that I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope you're enjoying your March so far. Mine has been filled with a lot of putting forth new ideas. So I've had a lot of inspirations building up inside of me, and I'm actually putting them into action. So I don't know about you guys. I have a feeling you're probably all going through some new transitions, discovering yourself in new ways. Maybe you too are feeling momentum to do things differently, or even to get active or passionate about something that might be something new to you. I don't know what the energy is going to be doing for you guys, but that's what it's been doing for me. So I'm just going to relax though. I just want to relax, and I want to share a message about the new moon of March. I've got my blanket here, so I'm just getting warm and cozy while I get prepared for a channeled experience. All right. So right now I'm just connecting with my spirit guides and higher self. It's interesting because they're showing me a vast array of what are like treasure chest boxes being opened up. A lot of us are opening up ourselves, allowing the treasure within to be discovered. And a lot of us are even discovering other treasures out there and are wanting to make connections. It's a really great time for the interconnected grid, like the mycelial network, but we're all a part of each other. We're all souls in this thing called the collective consciousness, and we're all working together right now. Even if we don't know that person in that other country over there, we're finding each other, we're gravitating toward each other, and we're working together. Just us watching this video, me doing this channeling, we're all in this. Like everybody who watches this video, we're all in this experience together right now. It's kind of cool because I'm having an interconnected grid experience with you, even if I don't know you, and you're having one with me too. So we're expanding and we're connecting, and we're filling our hearts with love, and we're feeling that connection growing, okay? They're showing me really positive things. It's hard for me to define. Give me a moment to try to translate this message here. They say it's okay to just call it like it is. So the first feeling that came over me was really positive and showing me what are it's going to come out more, like it's going to be coming out of the woodwork more, the amazing things that other people are doing across the globe, where right now it's sort of like we're creating a giant some force is creating a giant shield of energy. So we don't exactly know all the positive things happening out there because we're so like spoon-fed constantly all the negative stuff that is going on, so it feels like a negative world. When actually there's a lot of souls waking up, a lot of people waking up to a new harmony, to the love within themselves, and they're wanting to reach out and touch each other, but they're wanting to grow and expand to being something new, something that is not a reflection of the way it's been for a long time. What would be, I'm gonna wake up and go to work today. I feel like shit, but I'm gonna go to work anyway, and I'm gonna do this every single day, Monday through Friday, and sometimes I'm gonna have to do it on the weekend because I get so much work that I have to work overtime too, and I hardly ever see my kids, and I have all these bills to pay, and now I'm sick, but I have to go to work because I'm out of vacation time, and I have to work without vacation for the next 6 months. Like, that just seems like life, you know? It seems like life for a lot of people, and we're starting to, like, it just doesn't taste very good. Life like that does not taste very good. Is that why we were born? Were we born to be spoon-fed a life that feels like this? That sucks. That's not the life that's worth living. What is the life worth living? The life where we remember the magic, you know? The life where we appreciate the magic in each other. The life where we remember who we are again. The life where we get connected to things that are maybe outside the box. Where we open up some spell books and see how we relate to that. Where we think about Atlantis. Where we contemplate Egypt and wonder about alien beings and explore in our hearts. Maybe we have alien connections, you know, and what those friends in the stars might look like, or what their personalities might be like. And positive stuff, though. Positive stuff that goes beyond the daily grind. And then we find ourselves more magnetically drawn to that and becoming more reflection of that. I'm telling you, psychic development is going to become a bigger and bigger thing, because that is our natural place in the universe. Are we evolving into psychic people, or are we just waking up to the truth about ourselves that we were shielded from for so long? Right now, the now energy is really welcoming you to explore that stuff. You see my higher self as she stands very tall and straight. Something seductive about her appearance. There's something Egyptian style about it, but it feels like she is on what is a balcony of gold, but it's been built out of what are like bricks, like you might see for the Egyptian pyramids. There's also what are like Egyptian statues that are in black. She feels beyond human in the way she stands and in the confidence that she possesses within herself and around herself. She does not flinch. She does not feel vulnerable about anything. She knows who she is, and she stands on her own 2 feet and within her own feet. She's not trying to be anybody else. She is standing tall as herself. She's wise. She doesn't look down at the ground, she looks straight ahead. She sees what is beyond the horizon, but she shows me she also sees what is the past, beyond the horizon of the past, which now creates the infinite circle, the infinite loop where there is no beginning and no end. She smiles and she says, "Does that make you feel miserable?" As she shows me images of reincarnation. The idea that it could always be like this, every single lifetime could be so challenging as this one. A lot of human beings feel the struggle. She has a magical staff, and she sort of flicks it up to the sky, and a beam of light goes to the clouds and creates a big kaboom sound, and lightning sort of crackles and spreads across the clouds. There's a lot of dark, sort of gloomy clouds that are developing. She says, "Does the gloomy clouds of your life make you feel vulnerable? Make you feel like you want to go hide in a corner or underneath a rock? Please don't choose me. I've had enough to deal with." She says, "Is that how you deal with gloomy clouds of your life? Those gloomy clouds will remain until you choose to stand up tall and straight and say, 'I'm ready now.' And once you face the gloomy parts of your life, the clouds now can dissipate and become a beautiful, bright, sunny day." She says, "But you have got to start facing the gloomy clouds. Otherwise, they're going to linger, and they're going to start looking darker and darker and grimmer, and you're going to want to feel smaller and smaller." She says, "You have got to start standing on your own 2 feet, and you need to start taking control of your life for how you want it to be inside your heart." She says, "If I could give you my magical staff so you could control the climate of your life, what would you do with it? If you had a magical staff, would that give you the strength to stand on your own 2 feet? Because now you could just control everything in your life." She says that's where the gloomy clouds come from. They come from feeling like life should be a certain way, and when it doesn't become that way, now we don't want this. We don't want life to feel like this, to look like this, to be like this. Why is this happening to me? if you could allow yourself to be at peace with everything that happens in your life, now you possess the climate controlling rod, because it doesn't matter what clouds are in or not in. You're at peace with everything in your life. And that's what gives you the strength to stand on your own 2 feet, to not wince at the things that are coming before you, and to not fear it, but to feel like you are in the balance and in the oneness. She says, embrace this experience, embrace this challenge. Allow yourself to inhale the challenge into your heart. Don't try to shield it, don't try to hide from it. But face it. Stand up and face it. Welcome it into your heart and say, I am not going to run and hide from you. I am going to face you. I'm going to transform you. And I'm going to allow beautiful sunny days to be my life, because this is the life I truly want to live. Well, we have some hurdles in the way. That's actually you getting to the life you've always wanted to live, because some part of this is a self-discovery experience. What this timeline is for humanity right now is hard, because we're still sort of digesting the old energy while we're still welcoming in the new energy. The new energy is asking us, who am I? I'm telling you, if you think that your life is about working a job until the day you die with a 401k that you hope will be enough money to cover whatever, that isn't actually the evolution of mankind. So if you're kind of set and just being a block in the pyramid, and not actually being the one to walk into the pyramid and to explore the glory and the treasure and the mystery, you just want to be a block in the pyramid and not move and just sit still and no change. That is why like the world today, the collective consciousness, we're still working on moving out these boulders. We're still working on moving people around. We're still working on shaking up and earthquaking the surfaces of people's lives, so they can start to get out of the structure. We're demolishing the pyramids. We're done with the pyramids now. We want to see everybody. We actually want to see everybody. So we're in that sort of shake, rattle, and roll stage. But to discover that you want to find yourself is the first step to conquering all that fear stuff. And to follow your heart no matter what happens, yeah, it can come with some difficult flavors to swallow, because we're used to life being a certain way. We're used to believing life should be like this. We're used to being taught that this is the structure of society. This is the way it should be until the day we die. This is the way it should be for our kids. But yet we're living in a world where we know if we keep producing this products like we are, the planet's just gonna be totally destroyed in like 100 years or something like that. So we're knowing that we have to do things differently, but the old structure is saying, I want all the money, I want all the greed, I don't want to do things differently, I'll be dead in 20 years, so I just want to continue to live my lavish lifestyle. Where some of us now are saying, I'm sick of greedy people, I don't want to live this way, I don't really know how to do anything about it or to live any differently, so I have to start by going within myself, to discover what are my psychic gifts, what is my soul purpose, what I came here to do that is actually going to help humanity, help the earth, instead of destroy the earth and cut me off from more people and have me living inside myself, in my house every day with my TV or whatever it might be. It's changing. You see all the different mirrors that we are going through as we are getting to a world that is totally connected. It's becoming that. And again, she's showing me the shield that is, I don't want you to know about all the positive people and the positive things going on in the world, is starting to not work anymore, because some of these really loud positive things are going to start surfacing and becoming louder, and people and souls are going to want to hear more of what the positive side of the collective consciousness is doing. And the more that truth seeps into people's veins, into people's lives, the quicker and the faster we are going to start hungering and starving for more of this positive stuff. We've been digesting a lot of negative stuff for thousands of years. We're ready to start with positive consumptions. So that's what this message is about. That's it. That's all that we're going to share for this video. It's just a little mini message. I'm just going to relax and just venture back into my body here. So I want to thank you for exploring this video message with me. I want to thank you for choosing to be a part of this world with me. The collective consciousness cannot be a collective without you. You are a part of this world, and you are a valuable part of this world. So thank you for being a valuable part. So that being said, I do psychic sessions. If you're interested in connecting with me one-on-one, please visit me at my website at abbynormalswisdomquest.com. Also, I'm making videos on Patreon now, just for Patreon subscribers. You should really check it out. There's some really special perks, and everybody who subscribes to my Patreon channel will get a 25% off coupon to my psychic services. So definitely go visit my Patreon site, check it out. I think you'll find it's really inviting, really warm and welcoming. I take time to read the comments and to make videos according to what people are really wanting to know more about. It feels like a warm haven for like-minded souls and for the gift of sharing, and so definitely check out my Patreon site. So thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.